Alright, what's up? That thing froze. Holy shit, it's all freezing and shit. I got a new guitar, man. Like, I always want to play some Black Sabbath for you motherfuckers. It's a Gibson SG. Same one it's the exact same one Tony Iommi used. I stuck his dick and he gave it to me. It's crazy. I didn't really suck his dick. He has lymphoma. And you should pray for him. He's a cool guy. I'm not ready, so there's going to be some of that. You all know what that is. Oh, I'm using an OCD overdrive that I've had for years. Do you guys like that sound? Because I love it. In fact, when I go to sleep at night, I have a waiter, a servant, so to speak, and this is a fucking a special, Gibson SG special. They're the exact same as a Gibson SG, but they don't have perloid inlays, they don't have pickup covers, and it's not bound. Like a SG standard, the rose board is bound, and this one's unbound. I prefer unbound, personally. I think they look sexy. But we're gonna play a single Black Sabbath song. I'm gonna fuck up, because I mostly play bass, remember that.
My soul, the mountain is not emerging at me. Satan has corrupted me.
This one's hard. I just figured that out, by the way. I didn't know. I was trying to do this starts a song called Tenacious D Wording, and it goes. We've been sent to issue all you people here warning. Yeah, I'm not at liberty to say the details of our most peculiar warning. Oh, suffice to say, all you people here are in grave danger. So never through the skies he flies. He doesn't know the reason why, but he flies so high you don't know that it's true. A lot of times when the elders, they smile, an illusion, an intrusion, an amusement part right there. Exploding brains from Isles on to Zanzibar, through the shores of your rusty shit. Decimating the competition, leaving in the wake of blind ambition. Come along, children, get it on in whatever heinous realm that he squats. In whatever heinous realm that he squats, that he squats, that he squats, that he squats. That he, and then I don't know the end. I don't actually know that song. I only know the first part. So pretty cool. I bet that's a chord. I don't know any other chords but this one. It's a power chord. Something about your eyes, through your eyes. I don't know the words.
working on a mystery. Something about a mystery. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. Try to think of one. I don't know what part it starts at. They say I look like the living dead. They say I can't have much in my head. They say my songs are much too slow. But they don't know the things I know. No. I know I don't belong. And there's nothing that I can do. See, I was born too late. I don't care about those folks. And the only thing I want is, hey, yeah, yeah. Wait. The only thing I want is hey. Lick the tip of my dick. Besides my balls in your hand, suck those fucking Let me suck on your big tits, baby. I don't care where you're from, what you look like. I just want you to taste the inside of my mind, baby. Baby. You said I can't be real, but I just proved you wrong. What song is that? Oh, that's a witch song. That's a Black Saint maybe. Take a drink of water. Man, I'm having fun. I can play this motherfucker all day. By the way, that last song I sang, man, I think that was, I was making up the words, but I think the structure, I would like have the composition of like the way it was. I think that was another song. It was either Pentagram, St. Vitus, or Black Sabbath. I think it was either Pentagram. Yeah, I think it was Pentagram. Or it might have been St. Vitus. I don't know, man. I get them confused all the time. Like that one, there's so many times I've gotten Pentagram songs and St. Vitus songs stuck in my head, and like I don't know what they were. Like I got Dying Inside, which I might have sang before, but I love that song. How does it go? I wake up sick, I say never again. But then opportunity knocks, and I'm wasting my breath. I am not my addictions. Change my ways because I'm losing my mind. I've got to stop breaking because I'm dying inside. Every time I wake up sick, I say never again. But then opportunity knocks, and I'm wasting my breath. Wait, that opportunity now, and I'm wasting my breath. I have got my
addictions. Yeah, I'm dying time and time again. I'm losing all my friends and lovers. Alcohol knows it's gonna end me. It's gonna fucking end me. That's the thing is, I know a lot of Pentagram, I know a lot of St. Vitus. Don't know very much. I know So Much Fun in general. Pretty much, I know I like that Death Penalty album. I know like 2 of those songs. It's coming to get you, yeah, I'm coming to take you away. I'm gonna find you guilty, no matter what you say. Who's coming to get you? I'm gonna take you away. I'm gonna find you, but you stay, 'cause I'm a witch. I'm not the witch. Find the general. I sing that song. I don't know if I told this before on to YouTube, but I sing that song down my bike. I used to sing it all the time, like scream it as I was riding. I rode really quick, like 25 to 30 miles per hour was like, that was the speed I was going at. I'd say my average speed was like 15, and that's like hills and shit. And I'd sing it, I'd be yelling at the top of my lungs, I'm the witch, find the general. And like I always thought it would be hilarious if fucking someone was like, pedestrians must have been scared shitless. Like, oh shit, this guy's fucking crazy. He's the witch finder. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I know Candlemass too. Candlemass is like, man, they all got their things, man. St. Vitus is, the thing I like about St. Vitus is the lyrics. All the lyrics hit hard, man. Born Too Late. Who the fuck can't relate to that? The fucking, Born Too Late's the one that was like, every time I'm on the street, people laugh and point at me. They talk about my length of hair and the other day clothes I wear. And the other day clothes I wear. They say I look like the living dead. They say I can't have much in my head. They say my songs are much too slow, but they don't know the things I know. I know I don't belong. That's the best lyric. I know I don't belong, and there's nothing that I can do. See, I was born too late, and I'll never be like you. That's fucking true, because that's the thing. That's like, man, it's like everybody wants you to. They think you're fucking weird, and they want you to be like them. But you see them, and you're like, man, you're not. You don't look happy, and I don't like you. I don't want to fucking be like you. So stop. You know, you can. This is stupid. This game that you play, where you fucking call me names and bully me and shit. Fuck you, because I don't want to. I don't want to be a part of your clique. You retard. Stop. That's all that, and just that I'll never be like you. It's like I'm never gonna be like you, bitch. So stop fucking this game where you make fun of me, faggot. I never even got made fun of very much. But I know people talk shit about my sister. She's always like, you cut your hair, you're weird, you're saying this. And I'm like, fuck you, what? Stop being myself? That's what you're saying, like, stop being yourself. Be the person that that the society wants you to be, or some bullshit like that. And then that Dying Inside song about just quitting drinking, dude, that's a powerful fucking song too. I have got to change my ways. I have got to change my ways. 'Cause I'm losing my mind. And then on top of all that, the music itself sounds really good. Pentagram has the music, dude, because they're so groovy. Everything's all nice and tight and shit. St. Vitus is cool, but it's real simple. It's like really slowed down punk music. Pentagram though is like groovy. It's like a more groovy, evil Black Sabbath. Run away from myself. I think I'm a little too far. My love for you is
more than a tease. And I'm gonna give you all my heart. You're gonna be my queen. You're gonna be my queen. A king always knows what he needs. Yeah! Bobby Liebling's a fucking awesome frontman, man. See, they're more cool. They're more about partying and shit. St. Vitus is a lot of St. Vitus songs are about like deep shit, like depressing. Not kind of depressing, but like empowering. But Pentagram songs are all about like partying and shit, you know. So. And then there's Candlemass, and Candlemass, all their shit's like they're like the same kind of tone, but they're evil. All their songs sound fucking evil. The only one I really know is Bewitched, but that shit sounds that shit is fucking evil, man. That line right there, like you know, that's that shit impending fucking doom. Can't you see the devil in me? Just take a look at my soul. I don't even know I only know the first line. I don't know if it talks about Satan. Satan is inside of me. You know, they're evil as shit. And what was the other band that I know? Wishfinder General. Their songs are more political. They're weird. Here's the weirdest fucking thing I've always thought is so weird about Wishfinder General. The only two songs I really know are Wishfinder General, the title track, and Death Penalty. And the lyrics of Death Penalty. How does Death Penalty go? I forgot it, man. Oh, fuck! It's on my phone. I'll listen to like a 3 seconds of Death Penalty. Oh, I got a missed call. Wait. I gotta call that later. Sorry. 'Cause I'm not the living. Trying to think of it. Oh, I know what it is. Life in prison isn't enough for what they do. Okay, the whole song is about how death penalty. Life in prison's not enough. We gotta kill these people because they're rapists and murderers and shit. But at the same time, on that same album, there's a song called Witchfinder General, and Witchfinder General's about Anthony Hopkins. And who's Anthony Hopkins? He's a guy that sent people to the death penalty, innocent people that were weird. So that's what's so weird about it. It's like, can't you see the obvious? Like, there's the biggest, argument for me at least against death penalty is like, well, okay, well, what if they're innocent then? We just fucking killed an innocent person. We just killed a fucking innocent person. You know what I mean? At least life in prison, you can. I think the death penalty is stupid. Even if you. I don't know, man. You know, if there's beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're innocent, there's no possible way they're innocent. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, then I guess maybe, but I don't like it because it's like you're still killing them. That you have that shit on your conscience. It's like it's such a fucking weird thing. And you know what else is the fact that we punish them to begin with. It's weird. You know, it's really weird. But you look at it, you know, it's so weird. The times we live in are weird as fuck. Because it's like, yeah, we want to move forward, but there's still these fuckers. There's still a lot of like middle-aged shit that we're experiencing. Like we on the surface we're like a future society, but then you look deeper and it's like, okay, well we're still run by fucking people who we put like presidents and shit. That doesn't make any sense. It's all, man. I was talking about this earlier, like how bullshit presidents are. Like one fucking person you're saying one person can run 300 million people? Like they're making the, especially in a landmass as big as the United States, there's cultural differences, and they're gonna make shit like. Has there ever been a bill passed that didn't affect people like negatively? Has a politician ever done anything for you that where you're like, oh shit, my life's so much better now? Because they haven't done anything for me where I was like, oh, my life's better now. A politician specifically. We don't need. I don't think we need politicians anymore. I think we're evolved, especially places like the United States, maybe Europe. I've never been to Europe, so I don't know. But in the United States, man, there's no need for fucking politicians. All they do is, we know what's right and wrong. You know, that's what's weird. That's another thing that's so weird to me is that there's a lot of shit that you go to jail for where it's like, I don't know if you should go to jail for that. Drugs. The best example is drugs. You're gonna send people to jail for fucking doing drugs. That doesn't. What are they doing bad? How are they harming society? You know, if you have to ask if you like, you know some shit that's bad. We all know there's moral stuff that's bad. You can't, like, killing people. Everybody knows that's bad. Stealing shit, that's bad. Okay, those people should go to jail. They know what's bad. But drugs, how that doesn't make any sense. Why are you gonna send people that have done just drugs to jail? Like anything, there's nothing positive is gonna come out of that. They're still gonna do drugs. Drugs are still in jail. They're still gonna be addicted to drugs. But now they're gonna have criminal buddies and shit. It's so fucking stupid. You know. But we still have the death penalty. Back to my original point, which is like, it's such a fucking. That's like 1800. That's like shit that they used to do in the 1800s. Like, oh, he did what? Hanged the motherfucker. And there's no. It's funny as shit because we keep trying to think of humane ways to kill people. There's no fucking humane ways to kill people, man. Every way's wrong. There's no way where they're gonna die peacefully. You know, you try to think of like alternatives. I think testing. We should do scientific testing. And it pisses me off because people are like, oh, what about human rights? Like, what about human rights? We're already gonna fucking kill them. Why can't we do tests on them for 20 years instead of spending 20 years in the fucking death row? Let's instead of using some chimps, let's fucking use prisoners. You know, look for fucking cures for AIDS and cancer and shit. Yeah, it's inhuman. Yeah, it's fucked up. They might die, but shit, that seems like the way to go. Another thing I don't know this, but like, why instead of some of these fucking like juvenile offenders, like especially the ones in gangs and shit, why don't we try sending them to the military? Like, that should be a punishment, you know? Because that's the thing is about the military. Say what you will about the military. Personally, I don't support any wars. But that being said, obviously we're gonna need a military. There's no world fucking peace yet. You know, I don't have anything against soldiers. Most people in combat I've met are really cool people. But that being said, like, I think you get a lot of discipline in the military, and I think that'd be good for a lot of these fucking people. You know, you send them to prison, jail, that's not going to give them discipline. That's just going to give them fucking. They're going to just hate society more. You know, and one of the big reasons most of these fucking people are in there in the first place is because they grew up in a shitty neighborhood that they're a product of their environment, which we fucking created, making this shit poor, and then we keep all the really poor black people in one area away from everybody else, and no fucking cops patrol that area. So of course some bad shit goes down. There's shootings. Yeah, like that's not gonna create kind, caring fucking people. Most it's gonna create is liars, stealers, thieves, murderers. You know, because the thing is, to survive in that type of environment, you gotta be seedy. You gotta do some shit that's questionable. You know, you can't fucking survive in that environment without doing some fucked up shit. That doesn't make any sense. You know, it's stupid. It's fucked. And so we still have that. The biggest thing is politicians, though. I hate every politician is full of shit. You look at your senators.
Most of them are just one guy that's like, who's got his own, they seem to be a guy that's got his own like little moral agendas and is like, I can change stuff, but he doesn't really think about the big picture, man. I live in Oklahoma, there's so many stupid fucking abortion laws. It's ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate it. If they don't want a fucking kid, okay, they shouldn't have a kid. Fuck this, what about conception, it's murder, etc. If you have to question if it's murder or not, it's not fucking murder. Okay, if there's a question, and I hate it because they're like, because a big argument from some of my politicians is like, well, I don't see how they could do it. How could you do that? It's like, dude, what the fuck? Okay, just because you can't do it, just because you don't want to kill, you don't want to have a life without a kid, doesn't mean they don't. You know, most of these fucking kids can't. It's gonna ruin their fucking lives if they had a kid. At this stage in their life, it's gonna ruin their life. And guess what? It's probably gonna ruin the fucking kid's life too. You idiot! So you're gonna outlaw? You know the fucking laws we have here is like you have to have an ultrasound. If you want to have an abortion, like in the abortion room, you gotta have a fucking ultrasound. You gotta see, this is your baby, this is its head, this is its feet, this is its dick. You still want to go through with this? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's not as if it's already hard enough for fucking people getting an abortion, and you're gonna show them the fucking kid. You're gonna basically guilt trip them. It's fucking stupid. Like, and I hate it, man. Because another thing too is like, there's you never know who you're killing. They could be the next president of the United States. Okay, first of all, who gives a shit? Fuck presidents. But even if they could be a Nobel Peace Prize winner. They could. But probably they're going to be a fucking asshole. They're going to be that cocksucker that cuts you up on the highway, flips you off, a fucking party animal, a fucking piece of shit factory worker. That's probably what they're going to be. So, especially for most of these fucking families. I hate people that use, you can always adopt. Fuck that, okay? If you don't, like, that's another stupid fucking argument. If you don't, how the fuck is it, they're unwanted. These fucking kids are unwanted. There's more kids. I think, it seems to me that there's a bigger market. There's more fucking kids that, there's a shitload of kids in adoption agencies and nobody wants to adopt them. People adopt from overseas. It's fucking like, oh, we don't want an American kid because they're all black and Hispanic and crack babies and shit. So, but we want a nice Chinese kid. We'll adopt a Chinese kid or a Cambodian or some African kid because we'll train them to be polite, and it's fucked up, man. Nobody adopts these fucking kids. There's too many restrictions for adoption, and it's silly, man. Just let them fucking get rid of their kid. They don't want the kid. They made the decision, especially like 3 months. That's the time period, Late abortions are fucked up. I'll admit that they're fucked up. Because the way they kill them, it is murder. Because they're fucking, at that point, they're like kids. They have to kill them, they have to crush their skull with a fucking ice pick? What? And this politician in Oklahoma, this fucking senator. This is what's scary. He's a fucking senator, and what I've read about him, he seems like a fucking idiot. He seems like he doesn't, like, it's crazy. How the fuck do you not look at the big picture? You don't fucking put yourself in other people's shoes for a second. Put yourself in their shoes for a fucking second, thinking about their environment, thinking about all the shit that they gotta deal with. And that's it. It's not that fucking hard, man. Well, what was I talking about? He wants to like, he's like, well, if we found a group of cells like an embryo on Mars, and then